Well, Ethan, thanks for joining us here on BluesTV. A hard-fought win, now unbeaten in 14. What was your take on the game?
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard game. Respects to Exeter. They came out trying to almost take our scalp, but we're Birmingham City, and we have to keep that arrogance. I've said it before, keeping that arrogance, that healthy arrogance of who we are, and stepping up to every challenge that comes. Of course, it's football, so you never know what can happen. But as long as we just keep fighting, we can be assured to get at least something out of the game. So.
Well, it looked like a scrappy game from the sidelines. Did it make it hard to get a foothold in the game early on?
Yeah, I feel like their maybe tactics or gameplay was to try annoy us, frustrate us. Just try to put in tackles that shouldn't be put in. The ref was lenient today, so then we have to match it. That's the thing. We have to match it, and we're not always going to get them games where it's pretty football. Sometimes we have to battle on them, and we showed that today.
Well, you touched on it there, but Exeter did look to employ some game management, shall we say. How hard does that make for you guys to impose and do your jobs?
Yeah, it's part of football though. That's the thing that we love. I mean, not every team's going to want to play football against us. Not every team's going to lump it against us. It's just dealing with the different factors of the game. And today was a challenge for us, of course. But we overcome, and that's what we need to do every game. It's League One football. We're not going to come up against teams all the time that's going to play, kick it long. It's going to be different every time, more or less. And remember, we are Birmingham City, so they want to take the ball off us. They want to win the game because it's us, and we just have to keep stepping up to the challenge.
And then a lovely guided volley from yourself just before the break to put us ahead. Yeah. Your first for the club. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I can't remember why I was in that position. But it just fell to me, thank God, and I think my only two career professional goals anyways is that same finish, so I just thank God that it came to me and I got the goal, man.
And that must be a really special feeling as well.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, it's obviously amazing to score the goal, but I feel like there was more of an edge to us today, obviously with Arthur. Obviously we dedicate that goal to Arthur, not just me, the whole team dedicate that goal to Arthur, and the win as well, because devastating news of what happened to him, and obviously I've been here a year and a bit now, so I knew the story, but the gaffer went through it today before the game, and it gave us a little bit of more motivation, and I think we showed it today. Even though it was a challenge, we showed it with some of our tackles and the way we stuck out to the end.
And then a big second half effort from the lads, enjoying the lion's share of possession. What did the gaffer say to you at half time to encourage that spirited performance?
Yeah, it was not much he had to say, because we already knew what we were set out to do. Obviously we had that added motivation because of Arthur and the game, what it meant to the Birmingham fans and us, so we knew that there was a task that we had to stick out to the end, and we were always going to do that. We're a competitive team anyways, individually, never mind as a team. We stick up for each other, we want to fight for each other, and I feel like we displayed that today.
And I mentioned at the start of the chat that we're 14 games unbeaten. What do you put that run of form down to?
Squad depth and talent and structure. I mean, I think we have 17 new players coming from wherever, and all of them talented, and it's just the gaffers now finding out different structures to put them in, because we have to look after each other's legs, and it's having that squad goal. I mean, we all want to get to the championship, we know where we want to be, and when you have that squad goal and everyone's in tune with it, it makes stuff so much easier, and it's so good to see, so good to be a part of, and hopefully we keep it going.
And of course you'll be looking to channel those attributes once again come Thursday night when we take on Wrexham. Absolutely,
yeah. I think every game we want to go there. We know that when everyone plays Birmingham, it's a big challenge for them. I feel might be a bit more noise because it's Wrexham, but we still do the same thing, so happy days.
Ethan, thanks very much for your time.